Hello there, folks. I'm Dan Brown from a sortofinterestinglife.com, and you're joining me on top of this car, not literally, of course, as we're heading out down a good old Welsh coastal road. This is setting out from where my nan and granddad's caravan is, and we're going to follow this road down to the sea itself, through the little village of Lewingrill, or Llwngrill, as I think is a much more Welsh proper pronunciation, but forgive me on that one. I have never ever mastered really any sort of pronunciation, barely of actual English, never mind any other languages. This is the village itself. Again, this is somewhere that, for as far back as my actual living memory goes, my nan and granddad have always had their caravan, and so again, I've got memories going back 20 years plus of these little places, and what a great little area it is to have been able to spend plenty of time out playing on the sand and in the sea in a little dinghy. Yeah, good times all around. And as we head down these roads, you'll see, just after we exit the village here, we're going to be just clinging to the side of a very steep hill, and this is one of the sort of iconic places of my childhood, particularly this road that we're on now, and just being able to look out of the car window and see literally see the sea. And again, to your right hand side here, you've just got mountains and hills for miles inland, and then you've got the sea immediately dropping off to the left. Absolutely wonderful place. And again, when you're coming out to the caravan, as you're driving up this road the opposite direction and you're just looking out directly across the sea, that was really, when I was a kid, like, yes, we're here, this is it, we're at the seaside, oh, it's going to be great, let's get the dinghy inflated, hooray, and so on. And again, then being able to turn off and go to little places in the local area, such as Fairbourne, where we're going now, and you're about to see a wonderful little feature of Fairbourne, which is their miniature railway. And again, that's something, in fact, a friend of the family once moved away to here and became one of the train drivers on the track. So again, the small worlds that these videos often get a mention of, the small world we're in, of how randomly I bump into people in completely unexpected places. Just to point out, that railway line we just crossed then was an actual full-size railway, but this is the miniature railway that we're passing on the left. In fact, you can see one of the little trains there, and here is one of the actual trains out and about on its rounds, and this takes you down to what we call the point, which is basically just the end of this little spit of land. And you see everything's on a slight slant here because I'm filming with the fisheye lens on top of a car, so it was still a trial and error at this point. But across the way there, that hill and the few buildings you can see on the bottom of it are Barmouth. Again, for anybody who knows the area, these are really sort of iconic classic holiday spots for a lot of people from the Midlands and the areas that I grew up in. But as we roll up here, you can see in the distance there, you might see there's like a thin strip going just over the sea. That's the walking and train bridge across the estuary that leads you across to Barmouth. But I wanted to just leave you with this lovely little doggy going about his daily life. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for loads more outdoors things, life on a boat and all sorts of other stuff. Feel free to add me on Facebook and Twitter and all that sort of thing. And please do check out my books available for the Kindle. Find links to everything just mentioned and more in the description below. And of course, until the next time, keep it boat worthy and have a fantastic day. Farewell.